Hey, what's going on, guys? Very red day in the market today for this portfolio. I just wanted to make an update. I'm going to start a new challenge for this particular account that I have on Robinhood. Not a whole lot of money. It's going to be a small account challenge. We're sitting at 42.32 and going to look to grow this close to 10, 15, $20,000. So stay tuned. I may, blow up the account, or I may be able to get closer to that goal. But pretty much I'm just gonna log my trades. I'm gonna do kind of like a little series here on my YouTube channel, just some different trades that I have open. At first I'm gonna try to just mainly use vertical spreads because it is a smaller account. I could wheel and do some cash secured puts, but with $4,200, it's not a whole lot of money. So there's not a whole lot of stocks out there that I can do. Now, obviously, there are many that are 10, 15, 20, $30 stocks, but I want to take on a little bit more leverage and take on some vertical spreads. So I made a quick little spreadsheet. I'm just going to quickly reference back to this spreadsheet as we go along here. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Bear with me here. Okay, so we can see I have about 9 positions open right now. Most of them are in the red. Current P&L. So this is all the data that you have to enter. So I manually entered this data. This data is calculated. I have an API in the background that I created to kind of just go out and get the current price. Sorry, my dog is crying in the background. I need to go let her out for a walk. But I'm gonna try to get through this video real quick and then go tend to her. So like I mentioned, this section is read only, and then this section you're gonna have to manually enter just this column, and then these two will be auto populated. But yeah, so these are some different positions I opened. Like I mentioned, down pretty big on some of them. I don't have. I'm limited to the number of day trades that I have in this account. That's another unfortunate thing about smaller accounts. For some reason, they only allow unlimited day trades for accounts over the size of 25,000. I kind of understand where they're coming from, but then again, I really wish it wasn't still a rule today. By all means, they're trying to prevent beginner traders from just doing a lot of day trades, and I understand that. But yeah, so kind of go back and forth on that rule, but the reason for that, I don't have many day trades available, so I have to be careful with how I use them. So the whole goal with these put spreads, I've been going back and forth, kind of trying to determine a strategy I want to implement. What I'm going to try to aim for is taking a 75% profit at least of the initial credit. So for this example, I received $19. So I'm aiming to at least collect 14. So maybe I should actually, instead of a take profit, I should do that a little bit differently, kind of like how I did this one. So if this reaches $24, it's currently at $18.50. If it reaches 24, I'm going to hit a stop loss. So maybe, yeah, let's fix this. So, trying to think. So whenever this hits 25%, yeah, because this one I'm doing. So let's see here. So if I copy this over, it's not going to be happy, is it? B6. Should actually be Sorry guys, bear with me here. Okay, so I think that's what we want here. Not sure what happened with that guy. Oh, I copied it over. So yeah, if we drag this down. So this will be our take profit goal. So you can see, I don't know if I can zoom in a little farther. So you can see our initial credit was $19. Our take profit goal, if we want to collect at least 75%, it's going to be a $4 debit. So in order to enter a put credit spread, you're going to get a credit. So this is really a negative amount because they are giving you a credit for taking on the risk. And then our take profit goal is going to be $4. Our stop loss is going to be at 24. So, okay, so I fixed that there. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different other strategies out there. If you want to take profit at 50%, there's different ones. This adjusts your profit goal. I'm gonna stick with this for now. I might make adjustments as we go further. But yeah, so obviously do your own research when trading options, because options are very risky if you don't know what you're doing. And really, options are very risky in general. It's a very much riskier than stocks if you're buying naked. This instance, my risk is defined, so it's not as risky. But by all means, make sure you know what you're doing before you start trading options. Just want to throw that disclaimer out there. But yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, I would have probably liked to have gotten out of this position before being down $150, because that's much more. Yeah, we're sitting at 40, and our stop loss would have been at 13, because we originally got a credit of $10. So I mean, we're I think well beyond that. We're probably sitting at 300% loss on that. So definitely not ideal. Loss on the credit, not of the collateral. We're only down, 150 on our 950 at risk there. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this spreadsheet. I'm going to go through my trades, just try to log them, try to talk about, why I got in and out of these positions. Disclaimer, don't blindly follow my trades. This is for educational purposes only. I just kind of wanted to start a challenge since we're getting close to the end of the new year. I want to see what I can do with this smaller sized account and see what kind of returns I can produce, by using options. Now, I have other portfolios of, long-term dividends and long-term index funds. So, rest assured that I have different types of investments that I like to use. So this particular one is obviously going to be a more riskier one, but that's okay because it's not a huge amount of money for my portfolio, $4,600 roughly. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to do just like a small account challenge. So I think we're sitting at like 4,200. Yeah, we're sitting at 4,200. Earlier we were at 46, so we dropped around 7% today. But stay tuned. I'm going to see if we can, get this to 5,000 and then 6,000 and then get closer to 10,000 and then just keep going from there. Depending obviously on how the market does and how well we can execute this, take profit and stop loss will be a huge factor going forward. But until then, stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think of this spreadsheet. If you guys log your trades, I have a web app. It's called optionslogger.com. So that's another alternative too if you don't want to deal with, spreadsheets, constantly making updates on there and new features and stuff. But But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. If you're still sticking around, stay tuned for the progress. Currently down $374 on these positions. Gonna look to either roll or take profit or take loss tomorrow. I have more day trades tomorrow that I could use, so gonna look to get out of some of these positions that went against me and keep going from there. So, all right, guys, that's it for the video today. Hope you guys had a great holiday, and hope everyone has a happy new year. Big things coming for next year. And as always, guys, be smart when investing into the stock market. Stock market can be very risky. Just look at how things have turned out so far this year. Very volatile, very red market. So understand your risk, learn from your mistakes, and then just keep pushing on. All right, guys, thanks for watching.